The distress beacon pierced through the void like a scream in the dark. Captain Marcus Chen adjusted his freighter's sensors, frowning at the readings. A luxury cruiser, Ashkari design by the looks of it, hemorrhaging atmosphere from a catastrophic hull breach. Control, this is the Perseverance. I'm responding to emergency beacon Delta 79, Marcus transmitted, already plotting an intercept course. The response crackled back. Acknowledged, Perseverance. Be advised, Ashkari vessels carry hazardous biological materials. Proceed with extreme caution. Marcus had heard stories about the Ashkari, one of the galaxy's most beautiful species. They were also notoriously private. Their society built on ancient traditions that few outsiders understood. Their ships were marvels of bioengineering, grown rather than built. But that made them vulnerable to the kinds of explosive decompression he was seeing now. 20 minutes later, suited up and mag-locked to the cruiser's hull, Marcus cut through the airlock. The interior was a nightmare of violet ichor and twisted organic architecture. The ship's living walls had frozen in death, their bioluminescence fading to gray. He found her in what remained of the medical bay, trapped beneath a collapsed support beam. Even through her clear helmet, Marcus could see she was stunning. Iridescent skin that shifted between azure and silver, 4 graceful arms, eyes like liquid mercury. But those eyes were fading, her breathing shallow. Hold on, Marcus said, knowing she probably couldn't understand English. He activated his suit's universal translator. I'm getting you out. Her eyes focused on him, widening with something like surprise. Human? Her voice came through weak but melodic. You risk yourself them for me? That's kind of what we do, Marcus grunted, leveraging his suit's exoskeleton to lift the beam. The Ashkari woman weighed almost nothing as he carried her back to his ship. In the Perseverance's medical bay, Marcus worked frantically. His ship's AI guided him through administering the alien-compatible emergency medications, sealing the cracks in her environmental suit, stabilizing her vital signs. For 3 hours, he fought to keep her alive. When her eyes finally opened, truly opened, with full awareness behind them, Marcus felt relief wash over him. You saved my life, she said, her voice stronger now. I am Lysandra, second daughter of House Thelvanar. You are? Marcus Chen, captain of this rust bucket. How are you feeling? Better, thanks to you. She sat up slowly, her 4 arms moving in what Marcus guessed was a gesture of gratitude. By our laws, you are now my Ethkara, my life holder. The debt must be repaid. No debt, Marcus said quickly. I was just doing what anyone would know. Her tone was firm. You do not understand. Among my people, to save a life is to claim responsibility for it. The traditional price must be paid. Marcus felt a sinking sensation. What kind of price? Lysandra's skin shimmered, a blush in a spectrum humans couldn't fully perceive. Among the Ashkari, when one saves an unbonded adult from certain death, tradition demands unity. A bonding ceremony. What you might call a wedding. A what? Marcus nearly fell out of his chair. It is not negotiable, Lysandra continued, though something in her expression suggested she wasn't entirely comfortable either. If I return to my homeworld without fulfilling this debt, my family's honor is destroyed. I would be outcast. Worse, the shame could spark political catastrophe. My house is significant. Marcus ran a hand through his hair. Okay, let me get this straight. I pull you out of a wreck, patch you up, and now we have to get married? That's insane. I agree, the custom seems archaic, Lysandra admitted, but it has kept our people from civil war for millennia. Every life debt must be honored, or the entire social structure collapses. Already the elders will have received notification of my rescue. They are watching. Can't we just fake it? Her skin rippled with what might have been amusement. The bonding ceremony requires biological verification. Genetic samples. Neural scans. It cannot be faked, she paused. I understand this is unexpected. But consider, you would gain access to Ashkari trade networks, protection, resources beyond imagination. My family controls 3 star systems. I don't want to be space rich, Marcus protested. I just want to haul cargo and not get married to someone I met 3 hours ago. 4 hours, Lysandra corrected. And I am not pleased either, Marcus Chen. I had plans, aspirations, a research position waiting for me at the Celestial Archives. Now I am bonded to a human who flies a ship held together with prayer and recycled parts. Despite everything, Marcus laughed. Fair point. They stared at each other across the medical bay, two beings from different worlds, caught in a trap of biology and tradition. What if, Marcus said slowly, we go through with it but make a deal? We do the ceremony, satisfy your traditions but keep our own lives. I keep hauling cargo. You do your research thing. We're married on paper, or crystal or whatever you use, but that's it. Lysandra's mercury eyes studied him. A marriage of convenience. I have heard of such things in human culture. Exactly. The elders would be satisfied. My honor preserved. Your freedom maintained. She extended one of her 4 hands. I accept these terms, Marcus Chen. He shook her hand, marveling at how cool and smooth her skin felt. One question. Do Ashkari marriages come with a prenup? Her laughter was like wind chimes in a summer breeze. I shall have my family's lawyers draft something suitable. Welcome to House Thelvanar, husband, Marcus groaned. I'm never answering another distress beacon again. Yes, you will, Lysandra said, smiling now. That is what makes you human. And somehow, looking at her smile, Marcus thought maybe, just maybe, this arranged marriage to an alien princess might not be the worst thing that ever happened to him. The wedding was scheduled for next Tuesday,